The world is a terrifying place. Global pandemics, climate change, people are scared, and traditional ways of thought cannot provide the answer. As Friedrich Nietzsche once said, God is dead. And that's where you come in. Hi, I'm Charles Manson, the third. And in this video, we'll give you the skills necessary to become that prophet messiah you've always wanted to be. This is Starting a Cult. People have always called you charismatic, said you had a dynamic personality, but you've never known how to turn those traits into money and power. Well, today, we'll give you 4 easy steps into starting a cult that will turn you from a regular Joe into a regular Jim Jones. Let's take a look at the word cult. It's a word, but it can also be a very helpful mnemonic. So what does the letter C stand for? Call it something else. Cults have gotten a bad rap lately, with the media painting them in a negative light. Branding is the most important aspect of a cult. Instead of calling it a cult, maybe say it's an alternative lifestyle or a healthy way of living. Don't believe me? Let's take a look at an example. John Foley always wanted to start a cult, but it wasn't until he rebranded his cult as a workout group that Peloton really took off. And if you're ambitious, you can even call your cult a religion, and that comes with tax-exempt status. U stands for Unify. A cult can't possibly function without a common enemy. Whether it's the government, society, or organized religion, any cult has to be tied together with something they can all hate. Me personally, I like to use a disfavored ethnic or religious group. That way, most of the people already hate them, and half the work is already done for you. L stands for look. You've got the ideas, but how do you really drive it home? Your aesthetic will bring together what your cult really stands for. Want a sex cult? Try wearing loose and billowing clothing. It's practical and fashionable. Going for more the authoritarian vibe? Try wearing red, or maybe a nice 3-piece suit. As you can see, I'm wearing a sports coat and a turtleneck. This look says, I'm a man of the people, but I also have something dark to hide. T, the end. Always have an exit strategy. Any successful cult has to have a good story about the end of days. But when your apocalypse turns into a no-apocalypse, you need to be prepared. Mass suicide. Seems like an easy way out, but that can get messy real quick and leave you in a bit of legal trouble. Maybe just try telling your followers that the date was just off and you need some time for some readjustment. Or you can just blame someone else. Like I said earlier, a disfavored cultural group always does the trick. Now you're ready to go off on your own and start your own cult, lifestyle brand. Starting your own cult can be a lot of hard work, but whether it's money, power, or just that fleeting feeling of love you never got as a child, remember why you're doing this. And above all, have fun out there. Good night, everyone.